Your learning goal today is how do I use repeated subtraction to divide? So we're going to be learning division and different strategies that we can use it. And our focus today is repeated subtraction. So I know in division, we're starting with a total, and then we're separating out equal groups. So I'm going to start with my total, and I'm going to get smaller, just like subtraction does. So what I can do is I can take away those groups to find out how many groups I have. So I have this problem. Naya has 18 pages of a book to read. If she wants to read 6 pages each day, how many days will Naya take to read her book? So I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to be thinking about the who and the what. Naya has 18 pages of a book to read. If she wants to read 6 pages each day, how many days will Naya take to read her book? Okay, so I know the who is Naya. And what is she doing? She's reading her book, and she's reading 6 pages each day. Alright, so now I need to think of what's the question. The question is, how many days will Naya take to read her book? Okay, so I need to think of what information it gives me. So how many days will it take? So I know she's reading her book and she's reading some each day. So how many days is it going to take her? Alright, well, I know she's reading 18 pages. Okay, so that sounds like the total. Altogether, she's going to read 18 pages. And she's going to do 6 a day. So I can think of that as I'm starting with my total of 18. And I'm dividing that by 6 because it's this right here. The problem gave me the total and the number of groups, and I need to know how many groups there are. So now that I know 18 divided by 6, I can pick my strategy, and I'm going to use repeated subtraction. When I use repeated subtraction, I start with my total. So I'm going to start with 18. Okay, and I'm going to take away the number in the group. So I'm going to take away 6. Okay, and I know that 18 minus 6 is 12. So I'm going to take away 6 again. I'm going to keep taking away 6 until I can't take away 6 anymore, because I need to know how many 6's are in 18. So if I take away 6 again, I have 6 left. Alright, so I still can take away 6. If I take away 6 more, I have 0. Alright, now I can't take away any more 6's. So what I need to do is I need to find out how many groups did I take away. So I took away 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 3. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. Because she had 18 total, she read 6 each day, so it's going to take her 3 days. Okay, so remember our learning goal is to use repeated subtraction to divide. So I have some more problems listed here, and I'm going to show you how I use repeated subtraction to divide. Okay, 30 divided by 5. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my total of 30. Okay, then I'm going to subtract this number, and I'm going to keep subtracting that number until I can't take it away anymore. So I'm going to start with 30, and I'm going to take away 5. So 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So that equals 25. Which means I can take away 5 again. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Which means I can still take away 5. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. So I'm going to keep taking away 5 until I can't take it away anymore. Because when we're doing repeated subtraction, we have to keep pulling out those groups. So I start at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And then I can still take away 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, which means I can still take away 5, and that equals 0. So I can't take away any more 5's. Now I've done all the hard work. I have to figure out my answer. To find my answer, Remember, in division, I'm looking for the number of groups. So let's see, how many times was I able to take it out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 divided by 5 equals 6. Okay, let's try 42 divided by 7. So what number am I going to start with? You should have said I'm going to start with 42 because that is the total. All right, now we know that our learning goal is to use repeated subtraction to divide. So what am I going to subtract? You should have thought we were going to subtract 7 because that's my other number. Okay, so when am I going to know when to stop subtracting 7? I'm going to know when I can't take it away anymore. So 42 minus 7. Ooh boy, am I going to be able to count backwards on this? Let's see. 42. I'm not going to count that one. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. Minus 7. 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Minus 7. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Okay, am I done yet? You should have said no, that I need to keep going because I have not hit 0 yet. Or I can still take away them. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Minus 7 will equal 7. Minus 7 will equal 0. Okay, so I can't take away 7 anymore, so my answer is 0, right? Hopefully I didn't fool you there. The answer is not 0. The answer is how many groups did I take away? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 42 divided by 7 is 6. Hey, look, we got the same answer both times. All right, one more to try together. We have 8 divided by 4. So our learning goal is to use repeated subtraction. So I'm going to start with my total, which is 8. And I'm going to keep taking away 4 until I can't anymore. So 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Oh, I can't take away 4s anymore. So on this one, my answer is 2. Okay, let's try one more word problem together and then you'll be able to do your ticket to group. So remember, our learning goal is how do I use repeated subtraction to divide? And our problem is Alyssa baked 28 cookies. She wants to give them to her 4 brothers. How many cookies will each brother receive? Okay, so now I'm going to read it again and I'm going to think about who is the problem about and what is happening. Alyssa baked 28 cookies. She wants to give them to her 4 brothers. How many cookies will each brother receive? Okay, so I know it's about Alyssa, that's the who, and what is she doing? She's baking cookies and she's going to share them with her brothers. All right, so let me find out the question. How many cookies will each brother receive? So what does that mean? So she's baking all of these cookies and then she's going to split them up with her 4 brothers. So that sounds like division because I'm starting with the total and they're telling me the number of groups, that's her 4 brothers. And so I have to find out how many in each group. How many cookies are each of her brother going to receive? So the problem is 28 divided by 4. So I'm going to use repeated subtraction. So I want you to think to yourself, what is the first step? You should have said the first step is we're going to start at 28 because we're going to start at that total and then we're going to subtract repeatedly. Okay, so what number am I going to subtract? That's right, I'm going to subtract 4. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause this video and I want you to see if you can get the answer by yourself. And when you're done, you can press play and see if you got the right answer. You should have said 28 divided by 4 equals 7. If you didn't get that answer, see if you can figure out where you went wrong. Was it just because you subtracted incorrectly? Is it because you thought of the 0 as the answer instead of counting how many groups? Think about what it was and try the problem again. Okay, so this is your ticket to group. You're going to show me that you know how to use repeated subtraction to divide. So I want you to look at these two problems, and I want you to write them on a ticket to group, and you're going to use repeated subtraction to solve them.